Guys, Brian back here with another Caspa update. Boy, look at this bounce we finally got. We've been talking about it and talking about it. That bottom came in, and we have gotten a beautiful bounce here. Right now, we are up 10.71%. We were up at one point. Let's see here. This thing was up 13, almost 14%. Okay, so got a nice bounce here. Looks like we're doing a minor correction here. We'll zoom in here in the chart here in a second and try to do some figuring out here what's going to happen next. But finally, been calling for this thing. Like I said, time is the hardest thing to judge with this market. It really is. You just can't predict when stuff's going to take off. You can look at all the RSIs and give it your best guess. So finally we got that pop here. All right, so the rest of the market out there today, look at that, the biggest gainer on here right there. It's 8.2% on here, but look, it's nice to see that green finally happen there. So we'll take a look over here. I wanted to show you guys. Here's the Kaspa market cap. It's cutting off my screen a little bit there, but the market cap is up 8.67% to $456 million. That's number 217 according to this here, out of 10,000. Isn't that something? That's what really blows my mind. You know, you actually, when you click on coin market cap, like on my phone or whatever, and there it is up there, cryptos, 26,247 cryptocurrencies. That's ridiculous. It really is. But yeah, I mean, you can kind of see the the SEC's point, I guess. How many of these are just total money grabs? 26,000 cryptos. That's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's really insane when you think about it. Every single day there's new ones coming out. I mean, if I get on here, let's see here, ranking categories. Look at I'll just get on here a second and show you guys. Top gainers, dominance. Where is the new ones? I mean, look at these things. Camelot Launchpad, jobs, marketing. I mean, movement protocol. Masternodes. I mean, some of these are just bounce launchpad. I mean, fan token. We can do without a lot of this stuff. It's crazy. But look at the market caps on some of these. 87,000, almost $1 million. 604 million Bitcoin ecosystem. Never heard of it in my life. It's really getting out of control. Here's one with a zero market cap. You get people, not bashing anybody, but you get these computer guys in their bedroom or whatever, and they come up and launch a crypto. It's that easy. If somebody can write code, you can launch your own cryptocurrency. It's that simple. The hard part's getting listed on the reliable exchanges out there. But anyway, let's move on here. This is on the Kaspa website. We were talking about the bridge from Kaspa to Ethereum yesterday, the wrapped Kaspa. Oh, here it is. They got the whole, if you go over to Kaspa's website, click on the news, you can read the whole thing about it here, wrapped Kaspa, bridge to Ethereum. And it goes down through it. It says by enabling direct bridging on Change's Intuitive DEX mobile app, this bridge allows for a smooth, secure, and effortless transfer of assets from the Kaspa network to Ethereum. This introduces Kaspa users to the diverse world of Ethereum's DeFi ecosystem, transforming wrapped KAS into a passport to a vast array of decentralized apps, such as the DEX Uniswap. So, opens up a whole world now for this thing. Bridge it over to ETH, having wrapped Kaspa. So, it's going to turn out to be huge. Here's the contract address for it now. For wrapped Kaspa. So you can wrap your Kaspa and then go over and use it on the Ethereum network, and cross-chain capabilities. So it's pretty awesome, pretty big deal actually, really big. Let's move on here. I got that. All right, let's head back over here to the charts. If I could ask you to please hit the like and subscribe, guys. And like I said, YouTube authorized me now for for memberships to the channel. If it's something you're interested in, it's in the link in the description of the video. And I also have a MEXC trading link in there if you up to $1,000 on sign-on bonuses. But it's a great site. It really is. Quite honestly, if you use a VPN, if you're in the US, that's the way to access everything on there. So it's not bad at all. I love it, MEXC. So it's turning out to be a really big deal, really big site, and especially with KuCoin coming out with the KYC thing. I used them for a very long time. But let's move on here, right? I got Bitcoin dominance here on the daily. I apologize if you hear the neighbor's dog in the background. There's not much I can do about it. Seems every time I go to make a video, the dog comes out. So, but we got the Bitcoin dominance here. Looks like it's about to roll over. Got that 4 hour coming down here. Okay, so has this last line of support up here. Looks like it's going to lose it. The 8 hour way overextended. The 12 hour just about up there, but it's printing a lower high here on the RSI too. So showing weakness, Bitcoin dominance. It's actually up 0.07% here, but Bitcoin itself still doing the same old thing, really. Just we're gonna take this wedge off here because it looks like it's no longer really viable here. Just got a sideways zigzaggy thing going on here with Bitcoin. Got that 12 hour RSI at the bottom, which I love to see. We got the 8 hour at the bottom. The 4 hour looks like it might roll over here. I don't see any divergence there. The 1 hour, it looks like the 1 hour wants to spin up. It does have a small trend line in here starting that it's definitely using right now. Okay, so I'll keep an eye on that. Bitcoin daily is just about reset. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern United States time, that thing should be reset and ready to go. So watch that 31,550. That's the number we're watching here. The Dow's down 187 points. The dollar, look at that. Look at that red candle on the daily. That's what we're looking for. It's hitting that support line now, so moment of truth. It's either going to break through it. We had that bearish divergence. Remember, I showed you guys yesterday on the weekly here. We had the higher high. You might as well have in price, and the lower high on price here, and down here we had the lower high on price and then the higher price. So we had bearish divergence. Looks like that's playing out so far. And we got that weekly. Looks like that weekly wants to spin up there. All right, but the daily is flipping over and turning bearish. So if we go down through here, oh yeah, the total 1 and total 2, we definitely want to look at those. That's the big ones here. Still got that the total market cap here. Looks like it's coming back on a retest of the breakout of this trend line here, and looks like we're getting a bounce off there. But the daily is almost reset down here. Actually, on the regular RSI, it's showing that it's heading up. The total, it's the total 2 without Bitcoin. We're gonna have to extend this line out. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's get rid of that one. This one here I want to unlock and extend because looks like it might actually come back the whole way down and retest it. Not 100% sure. Looks like it might just retest on the support line here and bounce, but it is getting a bounce here. Okay, the 12 hour, that's what you want to see right there. And well, there you go. And Bitcoin is in the same place here. Like I said, 8 o'clock tonight it resets, and Bitcoin can be making a move real soon here. So we are definitely keeping an eye on that. Let's get to Caspa here, the star of the show here today. All right, you got this break. We talk about these fake outs all the time. I brought it up as soon as this thing broke down. And then here we go. Broke right back up into the pattern. And look at all that volume. Holy cow. Look at that volume spike. That is unbelievable. The one is 4.4 million. The next one is 4.4 million. And then we have 3.6 million. That's on the 4 hour. Let's look at the 1 hour charts. Yeah, that's what you want to see with the breakout. You want to see the volume. You absolutely want to see it going like that, okay, to support the breakout. So that is great to see. All right, we haven't had volume like that, look, for a long time. Quite a while. You go back through here, it's been a while, and I hate to say it, because if anybody sold down here, if you remember me saying, I think you're going to regret that. Just when the RSIs and everything are getting that low, I had someone comment yesterday. They told me to zoom out and look at the big bearish engulfing candle, but you got to look past that stuff sometimes. That's where traders, that's where people get caught up, and they think they think it's going to go one way and it ends up going the other on you. It's how this market is. So you got to look at the smaller details sometimes with this stuff. I knew, this thing was just, all the signals were pointing for a bounce for it, So let's go through these. We got the 4 hour getting near the top here. The 8 hour. Look at the 8 hour here, okay? It's heading up. Look how low we are still down here on the RSI. This thing's got some more up potential here for sure. So the 12 hour, 12 hours just heading up. Same thing. Look down here, and then the big ones here. Look at this. The daily reset, bearish or bullish. I'm sorry, not bearish. We're at a 10 and a 3. Thing looks great heading up, and of course that weekly, it's still got so much room on it here. Okay, now if we do zoom out on this thing, let's get a look here and see where we're at as far as this whole chart goes. Okay, because that definitely comes into play. Let me get rid of this little dots I got on here a second. Okay, let's put a Fibonacci on here and see where this is at. Okay, because it's super important here. If we put a fib on here, we want to get through that 618 and that 702. That is some very, very important levels. Look how we nailed that 618 on the dot there. Okay, so we definitely want to get through this area right here. This is always the danger zone, always is. Okay, so I'm going to mark this out. We're going to mark this this whole area here really is common areas for reversals. Okay, or if you get through that, you're looking at higher prices. Okay, so these are very, very dangerous levels. We got to keep an eye on here. Okay, because not saying that that's going to happen, because believe me, I keep an eye on this thing non-stop. There's nobody looks at this Caspa chart more than me. But let me see here what I wanted. I do not want to see something A, B, C. I do not want to see that come in. All right, that 702 is very vital that we break through that. All right, right now we're doing absolutely fine. We have the daily and the weekly reset. Okay, so this thing looks like it wants to make a big move. Okay, now let's zoom out here on the daily, see what we got here. All right, is this a wave 1? Okay, that is what we're going to have to figure out here. We're going to have to wait for some more patterns, some more stuff to play out here. Okay, looks like if you do zoom in on the smaller time frames, I'm going to show you exactly what's going on, in my opinion, in here, because I was in a Caspa long, and quite honestly, I got out up here because I figured ABC's coming in. All right, if I go up here in a 15-minute. Okay, let's see here if we go from that top. Okay, we came up, you can see, let's get on here, right, oops, there we go, right to that 702, right there exactly. All right, so quite honestly, I was in a Caspa long, I'm in a Caspa short for this ABC, and this ABC it should come down right here to the 0.023210 area. Okay, 0.023206, whatever. that area right there should be the bottom of this correction. Okay, because you take, let me show you here. Alright, we had the top here. Whoops, I'm sorry. Jeez, I apologize if you can hear that dog. It drives me crazy. Whoops, no, let's get back on here a second. Minute. Let me go out to the hourly here. When it's on here and I'm under pressure, there we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. Looks good. Up to that 702. Alright. This thing, pull it down here. Alright. Whoops. I need my yellow line here. I apologize, guys. It's like when I'm under pressure, it makes it toughest. There we go. 0.023022. Right around there. Okay, the point I'm getting at is this thing is doing an ABC. Okay, right now. Alright, you got an ABC correction coming in after a smaller, yet a 5 waves up in here. Okay, if we zoom out, let's zoom out of this thing. Whoops, cancel that. Alright. 2, 3, 4. It's so hard to, let's go to 30 minute. So hard to see these waves in here. With it looks 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Jeez, it's hard to spot them sometimes. Really, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, then you have an ABC coming in. Then we should be starting our next 5 waves up here. Okay, that's where this huge wedge, okay, that we just came back in is going to, usually when you get these fake outs to the one side, you come out the other side. Okay, so that's what we're watching for. After this ABC comes in, then we should be starting our next leg up here. Okay, so just watch out for that. Look for a short-term pullback here. Okay, could be another, how much down here? You know, another 2% now, 1.5% or so. And then watch for this thing to bounce again. Okay, that 4 hour, like I said, it's in corrective mode. The 8 hour is coming up. The 12 hour is coming up. Okay, so this could end up being a big move here yet tonight. This thing could break out this other side tonight. This thing could be far from done. Okay, is what let's go to the hourly here. If this is a wave 1 on this thing, all together, you know, in a bigger move, this was a small 5 wave inside here. Okay, so if this ends up just being right here a 1. Let's see what, let's take that trend-based fib and see if this lines up with anything. Because this looks like a 1 wave to me. 1, 2, you know, a 3. After this pullback, this 3 would still be going in a bigger, wow, look at that. See how that, you know, and it lines up, because if you take the measurement, it's crazy how all this stuff works out, because if you take a measurement of this wedge, bring it over, put it on the breakout, look at that. Okay, so we'll see how it plays out, guys. I apologize, I got caught up there a couple times. Sometimes when you're under pressure and you got to find stuff and find wave counts and stuff on the video, you know, when you're going back through it, it catches you up sometimes. I'm not the brightest bulb in the pack at times, so I apologize for that. But thank you so much, guys. We finally got the breakout. Congratulations for hanging in there, and things are going to get a whole lot better. Wait till we break out the other side of this thing, you know. It's going to get very, very exciting. So thank you so much for watching my video, guys. You mean the world to me. I love all you, and I'll talk to you soon.